Alright, here we go. So, just a little bit of warning ahead of time. Apologies if I am a little bit biased towards shorter episodes this week, because I have like 4 gigabytes of space to work with this week in particular. That's not normally a situation I'm in, but things are a little special right now. Wait. Wait. Okay, so, related to that, I just now realized, and I had to spend a few moments mentally conferring this is what happened. So, I kinda, this is last week's backup of the game that I just booted up as a save file here. I don't, I don't have the stuff that we did the last 5 episodes, so, let's see if, excuse me? What are you doing here? Okay. But as I was saying, yeah, I'm realizing this very moment that I don't have... that I did lose a week of save data. That is a pain. It is what it is. That's a 2-head Dinger Snap house. So, that is unfortunate. I don't think I got anything to do with my Cinemonkeys, right? I get rid of these guys now. So we will have to recuperate some progress. I'll try to make things remain interesting by doing something a bit different these next 2 episodes instead of just doing exactly the same things again. We also don't have the Macro-Raccoon totem, do we? We'll have to get the Macro-Raccoons again, I guess. Man. Actually feels like a decent amount of progress we lost there. It is what it is. Nothing that we can't do again. This guy appeared again. We'll manage, we'll manage. I don't think I want to try to attract a Sweet Tooth, because I already don't want to cover my garden in water right now. Finger Snaps, though, I should probably just breed, right? I don't see why I wouldn't. Let me take a look at, whether I've bred any of you guys before. How many permits do you ever before? Okay. So I'll breed these 2. And we'll get that going. We'll get rid of all of our Cinemonkeys. Maybe make sure... I think I already saw that we had a Cinemonkey that was variant. No, we don't have any variant Cinemonkeys. Right. I'll take a moment, I imagine, to get to doing a new thing here. But I'll try to make sure that it's only a moment that it takes. Does that mean we're no longer maxed out on money? No, we are. Okay. Well, I mean, aside from, you know, what's left of the cap right now, and what we have on hand. Okay, that is 4 monkeys, 5 monkeys. We're gonna hit the cap again pretty quickly here. Yep, we're pretty much there again. Cool. You guys will now breed. That's fine. I don't need regular Serpents anymore, right? Although someone wanted to have a lot of Serpent family members in the garden, if I remember correctly. Although we ended up just, oh, is that for Macro-Raccoons to come into the garden or something like that? I don't remember now. But I'll hold on to these guys for the moment just to be sure. Oh yeah, Bespotties. We don't have those yet, do we? That's why I have the poppies here. Oh, Bespotties haven't even appeared. Okay. I like how they keep the sound from flipping the pages, but not the visuals. Oh, yeah, we've seen you guys. Cannot skip those. But yeah, so that's the question. What else can we do differently this time? And I was kind of, things that I was in the middle of doing already, it makes sense to keep doing them. But what else is there to do? Of course, I mean, I also have stuff prepared for this bodies here already. But aside from that, is there anyone new we would like to try to attract today? Let's see. I got all these guys already. Finger snaps, and you get Master Tormentor, of course. Cluckles, you can't get their variant yet. Some other pinatas, like the Parmadillo, for instance, the Buzzenge. We ought to try to attract some of these guys. These guys, if I remember correctly, did have to... Or am I thinking of someone else? No, I'm thinking of someone else, I think. Was it? I thought... Was it Parmadillos, or was it something similar that you had to transform from Fudge Hogs in Trouble in Paradise? Raisants and Arachnids, bleh. Okay. Yeah, lots of pinatas that want bugs. I should probably start working with at some point here. Is there egg here? Come on. I have to wait for it to jump for some reason. I think it has to be a big jump. Did I also lose a week of progress in Offered Fury 4? Not that it really matters, because that's not it's just not what I'm playing the game for. Huh. I may have. Again, not that big of a deal. Okay. Yeah, so I'll keep the Serpents for the moment. These guys will just keep on doing their breeding thing. So, do we want to just look at a whole bunch of pinatas that want, like, Raisants and whatnot right now? Because there are a bunch of pinatas that want Raisants to be hanging around, if I remember correctly. And then Buzzenge are probably going to want things like Candaries. Let's see, a lot of Candaries. That's annoying. I should get a start on that. Shippos. I don't think we want to do the whole water garden thing yet. But we will have to do that at some point. Jeez, you guys. But those are all pretty accomplishable, actually. I would expect to use a candy on these guys. I'm gonna try to attract a Horstachios at some point. Oh, I need a Panicky first. Oh yeah, you know what? That's what I should do. Let's bring over some domestic pinatas. Do I have raspberries done on this save or not? I should actually go to the encyclopedia, it'll be easy to see there. No, okay, I need to do raspberries again. That's not where I get raspberries. Okay. But yeah, so we have raspberries, so we'll finish up this one row of pinatas. I should also try to get Swananos if I can. Swananos, I guess, is probably closer to how I'd say it normally. That'll be one thing. Oh yeah, I was taking forever trying to feed you guys rotten stuff. That's annoying. There we go. And keep romancing these guys. What else do I want to bring over here? We can do it kind of in order, I guess. Let's start with the barks then. Oh, it's just... Oh, do they not just have their paws up eternally in this one? Oh, I can't tell from here. Alright, before anything else, raspberries, what do you want for variants? It's just so easy to forget variants. Oh, you want a poppy. Well, no one else is using our poppies right now, so... Let me get a few more just to continue to try to get a spy to show up at some point. And then I'll feed you one. Do I have a light in my garden right now? No. I'll get that back so I can have the occasional minor income from moth drops. I mean, it seems like a silly thing, perhaps, to be concerned about doing, getting more income, considering I have so much income, I literally do not... Oh, the resident now. I literally have to find new ways of storing it. Like, I need to figure out some way of, like, storing my chocolate in non-liquid form, perhaps gaseous form even. Because I can still put stuff that's not money in those mail crates, in the 3 mail crates I have. It is one thing I could do. Max upgraded shovel that still can't break a flower in one hit. It's funny to me how they literally show you one picture of what these things look like and they look different in the game. Well, some of these honestly do look better in the DS version. What do you guys want for variants? Medicine, and they do have the silly paw up idle animation. Well, thankfully, medicine's very cheap in this game, at least when you're not getting it from the doctor. Patch and Go has pretty high profit margins. Well, I don't think profit margins on drugs are really how a doctor usually makes their money for various reasons. Anyhow. Oh, there's stereo on that effect. That's interesting. Did you not make that noise? Okay. Ah, there you go. Yeah, what did you need to become a resident again? It was quite easy last time. The game slowly moves you over here. Oh, they show a little preview of them eating an egg, kind of. Only almost. I repeat, why are they so gargantuan? The Mech Raccoons are insanely massive. Why, they just look like Gluckles. Oh, weirdly easy. There you go. Okay. But I should start building some houses as well for these piñatas I'm gonna do fun things with. I mean, this is a very small house. Get out of the way, man. Very nice noise. Why are you so big? I don't have eggs that you're doing. I do. If this guy starts going after, I'm gonna have to do something with that egg. So I'll happily send off some servants. Oh, they just immediately left. Oh, no they didn't. Still, Gluckles just... I don't know if being close to this guy will make them more likely to try to eat you or not. I still don't know how the AI works in this game. What? No, you don't you... Get out. Where's the other one? I think this guy is leaving now. No? I think they leave off to the right, so... They actually don't have access to the egg, because that was very concerning. I think they're actually going directly after the egg at this point. Dude, go after the Gluckles. They're absolutely going directly after the egg. That's annoying. Trying to keep away with this is going to be a proper pain. They'll hatch eventually, but... You're annoying. Can you actually eat the thing you're supposed to eat now? Also, that was weirdly fast. Not even like a notification for it, not like a sound for breaking the thing. It was just walk up to it, it's gone. It's kind of dumb. Whatever. Now you do it. Jeez, man. It just lost me a lot of money is what happened there, which again, who can argue I need that much more money, so. Bring you two one more time. I'm going over time. I can't really allow going over intended episode time this week, so. Alright, see you next time when, keep doing what we're doing, but we'll have dogs.